what's the craziest thing that's ever happened to you when you're speaking? And there's two things that come up. One of them is there was an individual on the second row that had a heart attack right at the beginning of my talk. And I'm actually an emergency medical technician from the early 80s. And so we had to stop the conversation right away. And it was close to me having to do CPR. And then a doctor was there to take him and wait for the ambulance outside. So that was pretty crazy. But I think the reason people ask me what's the craziest thing is there's a bit of a folklore going out there, because there was a time, as fate would have it, Caesar's Palace. I'm in front of maybe 1,000, 1,200 people. I'm in the middle of a talk about competitive intelligence and who your competitor is. And one of my competitors, you'll relate to this. I look down on the stage. Now, this is Caesar's Palace. I'm nowhere near a garden. I'm not near any woods. Well, right in the middle of that message comes across the stage a lizard. Yep, a lizard. A lot of people thought, oh, Marvin, no, you didn't stomp on that lizard right in the middle of everybody. Bless his little gecko heart, which I've never said. I've never felt that way. No, actually, a lizard probably would have done a little better. He would have had a chance to get away if I'd have just stepped on him. But nope, I picked him up, and immediately, for whatever reason, I was thinking Ozzy Osbourne. And yes, I did. I bit his head off and then threw the other half back into the audience. Well, everybody laughed because they just knew it was a gimmick. They just knew it was a plastic lizard, but it wasn't. It ended up being a folklore story, but I'm telling all you speakers out there, you should not do that. That is the wrong thing to do. It was terribly effective, and it was terribly wrong. And I've sent a lot of checks to the animal activists since then, but don't do that. Well, I was fired up, and that lizard was a very unlucky lizard in the wrong place. You know, I take half the responsibility.